My name is Lena and this is Tao, my husband. I tried to keep this as least distracting as possible as we are currently on a lake and on a swan. But it's the only time that we can actually get away from our kids and be alone and have some quiet time and just tell you a little bit about our channel. We had started before, we were looking to do some couples counseling kind of things, some enjoyment kind of things, some inspiring videos, but we actually stopped recording for a while. We did a few videos with our kids and stuff. At that point in time, I was working from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. It was actually pretty tight, our schedule, pretty crazy, and we are looking to start all it all over again, and we are on this journey now to pay off our house, and we thought we'd share that with you. We thought we'd share the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we're looking to have people motivate us and us motivate other people as well, as it's a long road ahead. It's a long journey. It's over $200,000. We have 4 kids, 3 dogs, 2 birds, crazy schedules, and we just thought we share a little bit about our journey, what we do, what we don't do, what we recommend, the troubles we go into. We're about to crash into this person too. What we recommend are, we do a lot of cooking videos, a lot of cooking ideas and advice that we do for our kids. Our family eats a lot. So we normally do that. That's, I think, one of the biggest ways to save money on this journey. I think also it's like going to the gym. If you go by yourself, sometimes it takes a lot to just go by yourself. But if you go with a friend, it's more inspiring. And it's a little bit more, a little bit easier, I would say, to be able to get it done and to get more motivated. So we're looking to start this, make a few friends along the way, hoping to relate to people, hoping to build a community. It's so nice here, by the way. We normally don't get out like alone and together. We told the kids, you want to come out for a drive? Most of them said no. My one son that wanted to come, he keeps calling. He's like, oh, you should have gotten me. That's messed up. But it's nice to get alone, out alone. Yeah, he's a little upset. It's nice to get out alone as a couple. We have over 20 years together. We definitely can share some couples advice and some things we do as a couple. But it's mostly just our journey to debt freedom, and we paid off over $40,000 in debt. Initially, we started, I think, with $24,000 or something. We paid it all off, and then what did we do? We went right back in it, so we're trying to inspire others not to do the same, to save money on their own from the beginning, not to have to borrow money, not to get into all the debt just like we got into, because it definitely is hard, especially like if you're already in debt and then something bad happens and you don't have an emergency fund. And it's not even that something bad happens, it's just that life happens, and Murphy knocks at your door. So we want to just invite you to come along our journey with us, to come and join us and give us some advice and some little techniques along the way, and we'll share also along the way, because it's definitely going to be hard. It's not like we're paying off $1,000. We're trying to pay off over $200K. But I am very excited about it. It's a big deal. It's something that can definitely be done because we've seen other people get it done. I know it's gonna be hard, and I just want to be able to document it, and when I'm having a rough day, just to look back and look how far we've come, because we've definitely also have come a long way, even with where we started. I remember one Christmas crying over $12. I remember telling my husband, I want to buy a flat iron so that I can do my hair, my daughter's hair, for Christmas, because it'll save us money. We won't have to go to the salon. And then, we'll still get our hair done and look nice and presentable for Christmas. I went ahead and I bought the freaking flat iron, and then I was crying about it. I felt guilty. I felt awful about it because, I knew we had a lot of debt, and I felt wrong for even spending those $12. Another thing is also borrowing money. I remember borrowing $30 at a time and then paying off the next week and then borrowing it again just for gas in my car. Also, another time, my husband went for a job interview somewhere, and we didn't know it was going to include tolls. And we went, and we had to pay a toll on our way back, and we didn't have money to come back, not even for the toll. I think it was like 25 cents or 30 cents at the time, years ago.
And that was a ticket.
And we're looking under the mats in the car. Literally looking under the mats in between the seats in order to find those 30 cents because we didn't even have 30 cents. Also, many times overdrawing our account to be able to pay some bills. You know, it's a lot of misuse of our money, but it's also, you know, we weren't, like, he wasn't working full time, and then I wasn't working. We have kids, they had special needs at the time. I was home with 3 of them. We have our 3 boys are back to back to back. So we definitely make some bad choices and some choices that we don't regret. We are very thankful and grateful for our family. They're the reason why we're doing this as well. But there's a lot of things we could have done different, would have done differently, and now we're here and we want to use our experience to get through this. You know, it's not easy, like I mentioned, and we're definitely better off than we were, and it's gonna be a long road ahead, but we know we can do it. And like I said, there's other people who have done it. We know we can put our minds to it and get it done, and it'll definitely be even easier if we have a whole community, a whole group of friends who can help us through, guide us through, encourage us through, and that we can do the same. Because honestly, life is not about doing things just for yourself and you know, putting all the money for yourself in your own pocket. It's about giving, it's about sharing, it's about spending time with those you care about. And we want to be able to do that along this journey. My jacket looks crazy. Anything you want to add, babe?
I'm tired.
Yeah, he's the one that's doing most of the rowing. I normally just put my feet up and let him do it. Let's see a little bit about us. He's more of a spender than me. He likes to, like, if he likes something, he wants to get it. Which a lot of things have actually changed. I'm more of a planner. I like numbers. I like knowing also that I have security. I know that I have money in the bank, and that to me, it's peace. You know, and like I know that there's something that can go wrong. It can always go wrong, especially with kids, and that at least we have something set aside in case something happens. With, you know, I feel like one of the biggest things your parents or anyone can give you is your independence, and I'm looking forward to giving that to my kids and also to providing that myself. Like, I want to be able to know that I don't have to depend on anybody, that when I get older my house will be paid off, that all I have to do is pay taxes and I'm good, you know. And thankfully we purchased a home thinking of our end goal of what we wanted. We are comfortable with the payments, and we're able to do it on one income, and hopefully we can decrease a lot of the other expenses and be able to pay it off quicker, because not just because we have a comfortable payment, you know, we can put all of our money towards that, because like I mentioned, we do have 4 kids, we have animals, we have daily life just to live. And one of the things that we did do is we decreased our grocery shopping and our eating out. That definitely helped us out a lot. Coming from a place where we, you know, struggled and didn't have much, well, for myself, didn't have much growing up. When I moved in with my husband, one of the things that I liked was that we ate out a lot. I felt like that was such a treat, and like I deserved it, not knowing like that was digging me into a hole. And I am so excited to share tips that encourage you to not do that, that you can eat the good food, that you can eat some tasty things but not have to do it while it's breaking your bank, and not have to do it while on your credit card, you know, because it's not about depriving yourself. You can definitely, you know, get yourself a coffee or get yourself whatever it is that makes you happy, to make you feel like you're working towards something. But that doesn't mean that you do it across the board. So you're not getting coffee every day, you're not eating out every day, you're not partying every weekend. There's some things that you can do, but there's a lot of things that you can't do in order to be able to put that money towards somewhere where it counts. So here we are, a little bit more of this lake, which I have no idea where we're at. Shore Hills. It's beautiful, and it's so nice for us to get out. It's, I think, $17 for half an hour on the Swan, and just spending some time together, which I say it a lot, like, you don't have to spend money. You can go to a park, you can pack your own snacks, you can pack your own lunch, and just go and spend some time with the people you love. And I mention it a lot at my Instagram page, which is actually our next step forward, .freedom. you don't have to do a lot of things like that require money. You don't have to do these special outings that cost like so much money. You can go and spend quality time with those you love and not spend anything at all. You know, we actually this past weekend, yesterday, we bought popcorn, which is we like watching movies with our kids, especially over the winter. It's something we like to do. We buy popcorn, we get some snacks, and we call it a date night and spend some time with our kids and our loved ones, you know? And it's such a nice time. So I don't want to make this video too long and exhaust you with my speaking, but I just want to say, you know, definitely welcome to our channel. I am excited. I am nervous. I know we can do it because, like I said, I know other people have done it. So it's like, if other people have done it, why can't we? But it's definitely nerve-wracking to think that you're going to be working towards this goal, that it's not just going to be for a day or two. It's not going to just be for a year. And I feel like that's why for me, I need like a whole village to kind of like encourage me, because I'm on fire, you know. I can set that fire and keep it moving and keep it going, but in the same hand, it's so much nicer to know you have a whole community, that to know you have a group of friends that can help you, cheer you on, you know, that can guide you, that can help you, that can assist you, that can, like, if you in your mind you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna do it this way, and then they're like, no, I've done it already, let's do it this, or think about doing it this way. I want somebody else's perspective. There's no one else who I know who is going through this journey in my family, especially as young as I am. There's a few people who definitely paid off their houses, but I want to be, you know, young. I still want to enjoy my life. I want to be able to provide for my kids. I don't want to wait till I'm 60 years old to have my house paid off, or 50 years old. Like, I'm 33 right now, and my kids are still young. I want to be able to offer them a life of, like, I want to offer them travel and be able to pay it for them and be able to include them in these things. I want to be able to take them different places, like, you know, and I'm very frugal in certain things, but I do definitely want to travel, and I want to be able to provide for them, you know, and for my parents and my in-laws, and be able to have, you know, I forget, I'm not very good on like Bible quotes or something, but it's definitely to be the lender and not to be needing from other people. And I want to be that. And we worked very hard to come from where to get to where we've come from, you know. Like I said, there were days where we were digging in our car, like looking for 30 cents to pay the toll. There were days where I was crying over a $12 flat iron, you know. And yeah, those are things that I remember and that were sad in the moment, but those are times that helped me grow and that have helped me come to where I am today, to know that I don't need a lot of material things, that I can work towards those things that I want, that I can sacrifice those petty things. Like, not to say that they're, you know, the same for everybody, because, you know, some people are okay with going out and popping bottles every weekend. Like, you know, that's not me right now at this stage. I've definitely done it. I think there comes a time in your life where you notice that, you know, you outgrow certain things and that you want to do better. And that's where I'm at. Like, I definitely want to do better. I want to be better. Not just for my kids, not just for my husband, but also for myself, you know? I think there comes a time where you just kind of like wake up and understand that your surroundings and your environment guide you through or lead you to do so many things that don't always align with your future and what you want to do. And, you know, there's so many things I want to do. I want to travel, like I mentioned. I want to be able to provide for my kids, not just now, but also in the future. Like, I know so many people who are able to, my hand hurts, sorry. There's so many people who are able to take their kids on vacations and pay for it completely and take their kids' friends. I want to be able to, like, not right now, there's a virus going on, a pandemic, and, you know, my kids started school, they started going back to school, and I wish I had the means to be able to hire a teacher for my kids and have her or him come teach them at home. To me, that's such a big deal, you know, and there's so many things that I feel like I want to do, and they're not gonna get done alone. I know I have to work for it, so I need the encouragement, I need the loving, I need also true friends. I don't want no one telling me, yeah, you're doing a good job, yeah, you're doing it right, if I'm doing something wrong. You know, I'm definitely a believer of tough love. I guess that's why I resonate so much with Dave Ramsey. When something is no, it's no. And when you can't do something, you can't do something. And, you know, I'm just excited. I'm excited for the journey. I'm excited for you guys to come along. I'm excited for you guys to help. I've mentioned before on my Instagram that I'm very familiar with the struggle. I'm very familiar with eating white rice and pasta, or eating the same thing every single day. When we were on our journey to pay off our credit card debt, our consumer loan debts, and personal loans, like, we were eating rice and chicken every single day. I would buy the family packs and make sure I made enough so that we didn't have to ever eat out, or even consider eating out. We sold a lot of things. We had some side hustles. We did a lot. And I know that if I can do it in that capacity, I can do it at a bigger capacity, especially if it's something that's going to pay off in the long run, And like I said, it's a big deal. It's a big goal, but it's something that I'm sure it's going to be so rewarding to not have to depend on anyone or anything, to know that my home is there. If I want to, like, if anything, God forbid, something happens and I want to, like, retire early, my house is paid off. Or if my kids need a place to stay, it doesn't mean that I have to live there forever or anything. I can rent it down the line. I can sell it and get all my money back. It just means that, God forbid, something happens, I have a place that has been paid for. Again, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk along the park. And I need your help. I need your help to come on this journey with me, and to help me bring it into fruition. Anything you want to add, babe?
Thank you for watching.
Well, guys, that's it. We're going to keep growing here, or he's going to keep growing here. I hope you guys have do things with people that you love. Spend some quality time. Love on them. Tell them you love them all the time, and show them that you love them. And let's keep doing this. We got this together. We can do this. As I mentioned on my post today, stay woke. Bye, guys.